Okay, Mike, sorry about the wind. I'll try to say this as best I can here. This is the Beloit Library. Give you a reference point. This is the sheriff's office or the police department right over here. We got some other like building over there. Mod bit roof. This is a steel deck. This is a polystyrene taper system. It's got 4 drains. We got a drain here. We have a drain right here. And then 2 more on that side. So everything tapers in from the high point here. I'm sorry, let's do it this way. High point right here. Roof slopes in far out to end here. And then it slopes in right here to the drain, and then down here if we take the middle slope about right here coming in to the drain as well. So we have 5 air conditioner units right here. All of them are exactly the same size. All of them have PVC running to the drains like they should. I've got measurements on all those. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll have to have crickets around each one of those depending on where they sit on the roof. You ought to be able to tell that from eagle view. These can be removed. These are for old air conditioning units. This can be removed right here. There's spots you don't need that. Drains. Looks like the internal drain is 4 inches. Maybe I can get one of these off, but they're pretty well siliconed in. 4 inches down there. We got about a 24-inch pan with the drains into. The cover is cast iron and it's 12 inches. I think they can all be reused. I think they'll all actually come off. Everything's going to be torn down to the core. New polystyrene taper system on it. We have 2 vents. These are just 2-inch, looks like sewer pipe flashings to me. So I don't know what this wonky cap is on top, but those are going to have to be redone. We got a 4-inch over here, another 2-inch over on that side. We've got, gonna need a pitch pan here. That, or they're gonna have the plumber come in and take that down. I'm guessing that's active gas lines, but it'd be great if they could lower that. We have a vent probably for some type of kitchen area right here. We do have power up on the roof, which is nice. We have an exhaust hatch right over here. So I've got measurements on all these if you'll check the pictures of what those are. Okay, on the edge of the roof, I'm going to crawl down here real quick and show you what we've got. I kind of showed this in the ground video. I'm not sure what the remodel plans are. Sorry for the bad video. But we're about, this is just a gravel guard right there, right through there. So that's 6-inch down leg right there, just traditional gravel guard with a kick out. But if you look down here, you can see they've had some issues. You can see they built this up with a wood perimeter up under there. So I'm guessing we're about 6 or 7 inches of polystyrene out. This rock was probably added somewhere later, but honestly, it's due to be replaced. Okay, so core samples. I cored down here. I'll kind of try to do this from memory. So we obviously have the silicone roof. Then we have a cap sheet, which is right here. A 3-ply system here. It's mostly blown away, but we have wood fiber or something like this right there. Then we have that polystyrene, that taper system that was put on below that. Here I am about 4 or 5 feet from the drain, 3, 4 feet. So we got about 1.5 inches to 2 inches maybe of polystyrene. It compresses a little bit. Below that polystyrene, we have another built-up roof, something that looks just like that. We have a 1/2-inch piece of sheetrock, and then we have a steel deck. So that covers all the decking sides. So just kind of in recap, I took a core right over here. I have an 8-inch screwdriver. I could not get it to touch the bottom right there, so we have at least 8 inches there, a 3-inch rise. It does have reasonably good drainage. I see no ponding water for the most part up here. It's completely shot and ready to be replaced. Ought to be a pretty simple system. If you look at how they run the lines on this thing, they run them across to the drain, then they reverse the slope all the way up. That's kind of what I'd recommend going through here, but I do think we're going to see a taper system all the way through. I'll make some notes and I'll send that to you with some paper. Beloit Library.